And what we're going to be doing is a 25% tariff on all cars that are not made in the United States. If they're made in the United States, there's absolutely no tariff. We start off with a 2.5% base, which is what we were at, and we go to 25%.
Trump has announced sweeping 25% tariffs on cars that are made outside the US and imported into the country. The measure comes just days before Trump's much talked about reciprocal tariffs come into force from April 2nd.
These tariffs will result in over $100 billion of new annual revenue to the United States of America in tariff revenue.
Trump's announcement comes with a caveat. Build in the US and you will have no tariffs to pay. But that's easier said than done. Trump is banking on making revenue, but it's triggered plenty of reactions across the globe. Shares of US-listed auto companies fell on concerns that tariffs would send shockwaves through a global auto industry that is already reeling from uncertainty caused by Trump's rapid-fire tariff threats and occasional reversals. Since Trump's inauguration in January, he has announced tariffs on Canada and Mexico, then reversed some, then delayed some, while keeping everyone on tenterhooks in the process. The announcement drew sharp criticism from the European Union and from Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney, who called it a direct attack on Canadian workers.
President Trump announced 25% tariffs against our auto industry. And this is a direct attack, to be clear, a direct attack on the very workers that I stood in front of, uniform workers I stood in front of this morning at the Ambassador Bridge. A bridge that is a symbol and a reality up until now of the tight ties between our two countries, ties of kinship, ties of commerce, ties that are in the process of being broken.
Canada isn't the only nation that's worried about the impact it will have on their own economies. There's Mexico, Japan, South Korea, Germany, besides Canada. All of these are close allies and biggest suppliers. Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba said Tokyo is considering appropriate measures in the face of these tariffs. The US imported $474 billion worth of automotive products in 2024. This included passenger cars worth $220 billion. Tariffs could also drive costs of cars higher for consumers by thousands of dollars in the US, hitting vehicle sales and resulting in job losses, since the US automotive industry relies heavily on imported parts. And this is as per the Center for Automotive Research. Now, one study by the Anderson Economic Group suggests that with tariffs on Mexico and Canada, the price of cars in the US could go up by as much as $12,000. What's the potential impact on Indian automakers? Exports of vehicles to the US do not form a huge percentage, so the impact could be limited for car makers. But Indian manufacturers who are part of the global supply chain could feel the impact in the weeks ahead. When Trump speaks of tariffs, he's also including critical components of cars, such as engines, electric assemblies, among others. In 2023, India exported almost $1.5 billion in auto parts to the US. For more such videos, subscribe to SNG News. Hit the like button and follow for more such updates.